Yo, Sigma here. Thanks for joining me again, or for the first time, for my Gundam Breaker Mobile Preliminaries. I think I have all the sound off right now. Oh no, I have some sound on. Okay. I just don't like the background music. I only leave it on for my Let's Plays because it's better than nothing. And the arena just opened up, so here we go. You're going to hear a little bit of double sound sometimes. Oh, yay, look at that. Yay. Yay, tiny rewards for so much money. I gotta wonder how much... I don't have to wonder. I've seen their posts on Twitter. I gotta wonder how much the... how they feel about that. Just sinking money in for so little reward. Because the cost versus... cost versus reward is... It can't be that big. There's no freaking way. Yeah, so I've been able to get that score of 288 pretty rapidly with just this team. So I'm not really even... I don't really even need to change it. It works pretty well like this. Though I think I'll try it next time. In the next round, depending on how this score goes. You never know. Oh, hey, let's check the operator base real quick. Form squad, operator base, edit operator base, auto settings, long range. Oh, okay, cool. I don't know why that's so. Why is this one? Okay, well, hold on. Not sure why that has an empty spot in it, but okay. Because usually it doesn't let you do that to... Aha! Cool. Okay. Upgrade. Yee. Alright. I don't really need to mess with that right now. I just don't feel like it. Because I would have to go get a couple of close combats and mass productions and so on. So, you know, we're good to go for now. I'll do it later. Yes, this is good. Oh, excuse me for that burp. I hope it didn't get picked up by the mic, but you never know. And to be honest, I don't like the operator base setting at all. I don't like it at all. Not only does it constrain the way that people have to play so that they have to have like a unifying tag, but it also, you know, it's just a scheme to get people to pay money weekly. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Oh, good job. Maybe that'll hit at the right time. No? I think he hit at the same time as me. Nope. Awesome. Yeah, it's not a perfect score. It's definitely not a perfect score. And by perfect, I mean... Oh, hey, yeah. I've only got 200 points to go to get that, my personal best. Or 300 points to go. And like I said last week, I am 100% certain that it's total bullshit that you can get 291. I refuse to believe that until there's actual evidence of that score. Because before that, it's just hearsay. Hey, look at that. Number one for a second. Just a second, though. There you go. Look at that. Looks like I'm the first one of the first 9 people to actually challenge this. Let's go again. I feel like trying it again on this setting, and then, you know, next round I'll upgrade, I'll put Torinbo on, and a few other things. I don't even need the operator base, and I kind of probably wasted some time using the, using my buff. Not that it has a huge impact on score. Oh, not on this level. Not on the preliminaries. The preliminaries, it's irrelevant. I didn't need my, Yep. And this is basically the only way to get the best score in the arena that I know of. I've never seen anybody get a better score than this. I've never seen anybody get that 291, and I've never gotten it. But that could be a case of anecdotal evidence. I don't have my own experience to go on, so I don't believe what other people have said about it. That doesn't mean it didn't happen. But on the other hand, if you don't have evidence of it, why should I believe you? It's part of why I'm doing this. You get to see what I do. You get to see where I'm at. Gunpla build. So, select loadout. Yep. Is this one completely okay? Yeah, it's got its. I must have saved it. I must have made sure that it was alright before last time. No, I know it's not a perfect suit, but like I said, you don't have to really try very hard to get a great score in the preliminaries. That's just enough to kill everything in one shot. So, Torinbo is another one of my cursed Gunpla builds. I think this stream might be a lot shorter than the last week's because, well, you know, there's not as much that I want to do, not as much that I have to do. And I don't expect to get a huge bump in power from my builds unless I get a huge windfall. Because I ain't got 400 bucks to spend each week. And if you do, get a life. Or, you know, quit feeding rapacious corporations all your money. Because you don't need to keep spending money on them when they have money to build Gunpla. Giant Gundams is the most infuriating thing. Like, yeah, I go, oh, that's cool. I like it. In the same way that most people think, oh, that's cool. But then the fridge logic hits me that they're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars, possibly millions of dollars, building these moving statues for fictitious robots. We'd be better off building real mechs. But that's the last freaking thing this world needs. We're already at a dystopic point, and most of our world refuses to acknowledge that. But I digress. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be so dark and gritty. But hey, I am a masked antagonist, so I tend to notice the dark underbelly of this and that. At least that's how I feel. That's why I picked up the Zex Marquise. Yeah, this is the annoying thing, is that I can't get my other Gunplas to do what they're supposed to. They're not doing any of their EX skill. Oh yeah, cool. I don't need to finish that one. I don't really give a fuck about the score, because it's just shit. It's not better than my last score, so there's no reason to finish it. It's a waste of energy and time. And by energy, I mean electricity. Because I'm not spending much energy on this my own self. How hard is it to build a consistently behaving AI? I mean, it's not even artificial intelligence. It's a rule-based engine. It goes, if this, then this. But then sometimes it decides not to do that. I think the first rule should be, if an EX skill is available, fucking use it. But no, like, I have the whole team set up to work like that, so that the first kill should trigger Torinbo to be able to activate his and Star Raven should be able to. Yeah, I don't need. Yep, that's actually disimproving my score. I'm not finishing that one either. Why? Because I can already tell by the last run that it's not going to get better. And these don't change at all, unlike the players. And you drop pretty rapidly in score in this too. So, one sec, I gotta delete a tweet. Wow. Yeah, that's... delete that. Why the fuck did it do that? Sorry. I've never understood why Streamlabs likes to do... well, lots of things. Y'all. All I need is one of them to try and behave properly, but no, not even one. Yeah. I was too late to quit that one before the score screen, and I'm mad. Yay. Most of the time I don't really feel like doing this, to be entirely frank. I've ceased to really get any enjoyment out of this game. I don't really understand sometimes how other people get any satisfaction out of this game either. But my suspicion is that they don't think about the fridge logic of how much these people spend and how little they probably pay their developers. Because if any place is going to be a haven for crunch culture, it's going to be Japan. That might be it, but I think that's gonna freak up my score. Is that better? I hope it's better. I think it's gonna be the best score I got so far. Nope. It's about average with the first one. Exactly the same as the first one. I've always wondered why that happens. That weird audio glitch. And I'm sure it's an audio glitch. But I suspect it's because the game starts simulating the battlefield before the load screen is finished. So, yes, and the other reason I have voices down is because voice acting can be trademarked or copywritten, and I don't suspect they're going to copyright strike me for it, but they might. You never know. So, there we go. There we go. That's my top score again. Top time score right there. If I could manage a second 100% cooldown build, I might be able to get better, but I don't believe that, personally. Like I said, I have no reason to believe that they were being forthright about, or forthcoming. I think that it was like an exaggerated brag. And I ain't about chasing that kind of stuff. What is this? What's the rule today? Ah, physical damage. Okay. I don't do that. I also don't change my builds for the various rules, because I ain't about that. I'm here to build my Gunpla, not to placate your random rules changes. In most other situations, moving the goalpost is seen as a bad thing. And look at that, I still do fine. But then again, this is the preliminaries. These mobile suits are trash. And I feel like they shouldn't be. They should be a little bit better. It's like they're scaled for like the first update of the game from way back when, and they haven't updated them since. T-type. Yes, I'm using my online entry because why not? Y'all are gonna face off against that anyway if you ever fight me, so I feel like it's fair. I think asynchronous PvP is an awful idea anyway. Bye-bye. I just don't like the Grandpa Gundam. It's got all the hallmarks of the 70s and 80s. And it's not the good hallmarks of the 70s and 80s. Like, I like Legos, but I don't like blocky robots. I just don't. I mean, I like the, what is the bulky, chunky Gundam from, Gundam 00, but, to be entirely frank, I don't know. I like sleeker designs, personally. But it's all up to everyone's preference. Personal preference. Adam Tropen. Sand version. Not hard at all. Yeah. I'm not topping the top 100 with that. At least I don't think so. But I've never had the goal of being in the top 100 of 1v1. I sort of resigned myself to never get a title in this game that was based off of PvP, because I just can't afford it. And yes, it's always been like that. In any case, I don't know why this is still here. It's dumb. But, you know, thanks for joining me. Like, comment, and or subscribe if you enjoyed it. I'm going to log off of this game because, frankly, I just don't like to spend very much time on it anymore. Peace. Thanks for joining me.